Good evening, guys. How are you doing? Hope you're good. So I've only got 10 minutes, so we're going to crack straight in. One of the reasons that I've come on here is that I want to just let people know, if you're wanting to come and work with me on the 28-day man-made project, which starts on the 13th of July, our early bird, which is the cheapest investment that this project is going to be offered for, ends tonight, as well as getting a free ticket to my seminar in London, which is like a £55 ticket, plus starting on the 29th of June to get 2 weeks bonus coaching. Okay, it ends tonight at midnight, but I want to teach you a little bit about, kind of like in about 8 minutes or so, a small process that we try to enforce on the program for you to ultimately be in more control of your life. Now, I'm going to break this down into 3 C's. Now, there are 3 C's that we run by, that I feel that anyone who in their personal and professional life need to be following in order to really upgrade and perform at a high level. Okay, whether it's health, relationships, career, whatever it might be. So those 3 C's are: the first C is consistency. Now, that is consistency of your action, consistency of showing up, consistency of performance, consistency of organisation, of planning, of work-life balance, of exercise, of nutrition. And instead of thinking and being overwhelmed and thinking that you have to do everything, one of the things that we teach on a program is having to be consistent, just at winning that 1% a day. So that 1% a day is just you showing up in some way, shape or other to develop yourself and move yourself forwards. The second C is control of your time, your most valuable asset. Control of your time, your energy, the energy that you have in your personal and professional life, and your productivity. Okay, so learning to prioritize your time, your energy, and be as productive as possible. The last C that we teach is having clarity. So the clarity comes in when we talk about where do you want to be in the future. So instead of being on that hamster wheel, like stuck in the present moment, the Groundhog Day, you probably tonight got Sunday blues, you don't know what to expect tomorrow. This time you have some clarity, or you know where the North Star is, and everything that you do works in an alignment with that process. So you're on a path, you're focused on the path, you're working on the path, rather than be in this boat that's drifting out to sea with no sailing, no bearing. All right, so those 3 C's that we teach, and obviously we teach this in much more detail. I'm only limited on time here to share this with you. Now, something that I want to give you as well is in terms of a Sunday night checklist. Now, a Sunday night checklist allows you to be in much more control of your anxiety, of your worry, of your overwhelm, of your frustration. And I'm going to kind of go through that with me. Now, one of the things that I make you do on the program and in my mastermind is do a weekly timetable. And that weekly timetable is just like when you're at college, right? When you're at college, you base everything around this timetable. When you're going to be at class, when you can go to the gym, when you can go and do coursework, when you can go and work at Tesco's or hang out with your missus. So by producing this piece of paper where you put down everything you're going to control, so write down when you're going to do your workouts, write down when you're going to do cut off from work, write down when you're leaving for work, write down when it's date night, write down when it's personal development time. And what you end up doing is having some clarity. So remember the 3 C's? We have consistency of action, we have control of our time and energy, and we have clarity of everything we're trying to achieve, all on that timetable. Okay, nice simple tip for you to follow. The second thing that you can do on a Sunday night to give you more CCC is choosing your number 1 focus in my 4 pillars. So if you're joining the program, you'll learn about these 4 pillars in depth: health, relationships, personal development, and career/business. So what's the number 1 thing you want to achieve in each? If the whole week went Pete Tong, what are those 4 things that you would want to achieve for a main one for each one of those pillars by the end of the week? That gives you consistency of your action in the right direction, control of your time and energy in the right place, clarity of the end game of the weekly outcome, which effectively is going to be your outcome over the 12 weeks and year. Now, the third thing that you can do is kind of getting all your kit together and prep. So like for me, just done all my bag for the morning, got my tripods ready, got my earphones ready, got my kit ready, So what it is kind of controlling all the materials that you need. So if you know you have a busy meeting, it's making sure there's enough power on your laptop. It's making sure that your memory card's working. It's making sure that your PowerPoint's ready. It's making sure your trainers are ready. It's making sure that your nutrition's ready for the morning, whatever it might be. Consistency of action, control of time, energy, and productivity, clarity of what you're trying to achieve. So it kind of all comes together, right? And over 28 days, that's what I'm going to teach you to do. That's what I'm going to teach you to do. I'm going to teach you to be more consistent with your health, your relationships, your personal development and growth, your performance in your business and your career. Okay, I'm going to teach you to control your time and your energy in each one of those pillars, to have more clarity on where you're going in each one of those pillars. The course is a game changer, and it's taken me a very long time to make it incredibly effective and useful for you as an educational tool, but also as an action and accountability system to follow, with me in there, fully present. I'm in there all the time, harassing with my team. So if that's something that sounds like I need this, then check out the brochure. The brochure is long. There's pages there. You want to know what you're getting, right? That's why I put a lot of content into the brochure and a lot of effort into it. Someone was saying it was too long the other day. I put effort into that because I want you to know exactly what you're getting for every penny that you put in. I want you to know that your investment is gold, that you're going to get what you're going to get for that. Okay, so it finished at the end of tonight. If you want to come and join us, if you want to get in early, if you want to come then to London and see me and in a seminar in September, please come along. If not, then take some fucking value from what I've given you tonight, because it's gold dust for you to get organised and get on top of your game. I will see you tomorrow for the Rise to Thrive show. I dare you to get up for 5:30 in the morning and watch me.